Hi everyone, Caroline here, and I just wanted to record a quick video just to say I've totally hit the fear state right now, and yeah, and it's not a nice place to be in, and I just wanted to share that with you because I know I'm not alone, and I have confidence that I can get myself out of it because of all the tools and techniques and things I've learned over the last year about managing oneself, managing our energy, about our ego, and about mindset and all these things that we learn as part of becoming an entrepreneur and becoming somebody who can rely on themselves. Because that's what you have to do as an entrepreneur, and also as part of the journey of understanding myself better so that I can share that and communicate that with the world, which is part of being an online business, personal brand, if you like. But yeah, I was so blasé, even up to yesterday, about this coronavirus and the impact it was going to have. I knew the impact was going to be big, it was going to be wide, it was going to be bad. I could see that coming a few weeks back. But I also saw the positives in it, and I saw the opportunity in the fact that this was, if you go from a really 50,000 foot view of it, not down in the depths and on the front line. If you look at it from above or look at it from a macro point of view, this is, maybe you could see it as a correction. You could see Mother Nature, sort of a rebalancing of the world, rebalancing of the population, and just teaching us a few lessons about how we're treating ourselves and the planet and society and all that kind of stuff. And I also saw that a lot of positive shifts would come out of it, like people spending more time with loved ones and actually maybe learning to connect and communicate again, by being forced, not necessarily in the right way, but being forced to be in a confined space together, and that would strengthen family bonds, and that communities would pull together and look out for each other, and that would strengthen community, and all these things that I feel have been missing in society, and getting we've been getting more and more distant from ourselves, from our true selves, from our natural selves, filling all sorts of gaps and holes in our life with money, with possessions, material things, and not investing in the things that really bring us a sense of safety, security, and love and connection and belonging, and that's our relationships with each other and relationships with ourselves. And so I was all kind of like, yeah, it's going to be hard, it's going to be tough, but we'll get through it, and we'll come out the other side even stronger, and I'm really excited to see how we come out the other side, because I think it will be as a better, stronger world. But then I got totally dragged into the ego state last night. First of all, our Prime Minister made an announcement saying we're effectively on lockdown in the UK, which is not unexpected. It was, it's been for the last week, effectively, we've known it's coming, we've known it's the only inevitable outcome. And effectively I've more or less been on lockdown anyway in my house. The only reason I've been going out is to either have a walk or go to the shops to buy essentials. So rationally it doesn't actually really impact my day-to-day life that much. I was working from home anyway. I've got a lovely house here. It's not stopping me going out in the garden, enjoying the sunshine, and so nothing's really changed. But it's just that sudden feeling that I can't. It's a limitation. It's like a clipping of the wings in some way, and I know it's all up here. But so that hit me, and then I phoned Marcel, because normally he's the person who can just make me laugh and relax me and make me see that it'll be all right and you're okay and all the rest of it. And the conversation didn't go quite the way I anticipated, and it made matters worse. because he's in his own fear state because of not just the coronavirus but the impact it's having on him in the immediate moment, because he's trying to clear his mum's house out and he's got a deadline of the 16th of April to get, which is in what, 3 weeks? 3 weeks? About 3 weeks, I think, to get his mum's house emptied and hand it back over. It's a council house, so he's got to do repairs and things. His mum lived in there for 32 years, so and furniture and, you know, stuff that means a lot to him, but he's got nowhere to put it, and it's all getting on top of him, which is, again, is completely understandable, but that meant that neither of us were in a good place, and we lashed out at each other. And I didn't realise how much I'd hurt him and added to his own pressure by saying I was going to move out at the end of the month, and then change my mind and say, no, I'm not moving out anymore. And just the effect that had on him, I'd underestimated how much that had impacted him. And so, yeah, we ended up having a long talk, and I think we're okay, but that just added to my insecurities and my feeling of not feeling safe. And, you know, maybe that's it. Maybe he's going to stop paying the rent on this place, and I've then suddenly got, you know, financial issues, or not got a roof over my head, but, you know, and then I started going to the doom and gloom of, well, what's even going to happen to society in the next few weeks, months, you know, and then I realised how far away I was from my friends and family, you know. He's in another country, and he's not, you know, probably won't be allowed to travel over here, even though technically this is his house and his home too. And it's difficult to care for somebody when you're a long way away from them. And then I started worrying about my family and, you know, the impact of this virus, thinking, you know, there's going to be a hell of a lot of deaths. If we look at Italy, and those people that are going to die will leave loved ones behind, and it suddenly, you know, came home that it could be me and my family. You know, we're all taking precautions to look after ourselves, and God forbid we're all, you know, we're all healthy, and hopefully, you know, even if we did get it, we'd be fine. But there's still, I got totally in that fear state, and it was horrible. I didn't sleep well, and I woke up this morning still thinking about it, and so I just wanted to record this video while I'm in this state, just to say, yeah, it's not nice, is it? But to also say that I know that it's all up here. A lot of fear, anxiety, worry is all about what might happen, what could happen, potential future outcomes, and potential negative future outcomes, and impact on us, ourselves, our egos. And it's all an ego game. And so what I'm going to go do now is I'm going to go meditate, try and recenter myself. I'm going to come, maybe even, where's it gone? Get my book out again. Yeah, I think this is the book that will help me and you most if you've got it or a chance to read it. But it's called The Power of Now, and it's by a chap called Eckhart Tolle, and it's all about ego and being in the present moment, because the present moment, this moment right here, right now, is the only one that we need to worry about, because what happened just now, that's in the past, we can't change it, it's a done deal. And what's about to happen in the next moment and the moment after that, again, until we get there, we don't know what it's going to hold, and we can't control it. So there's no point worrying about it in this moment. You know, in this moment I have a roof over my head, I have food in the cupboards, I have running water, you know, I look outside, the sun's shining, it looks like another beautiful day, I've got a beautiful garden, I've got another nice little seat outside, I can go and sit in the sunshine, listen to the birds and meditate and tell myself that I'm okay, and calm back down again and get my perspective back. And I know I will, because I know that I've done so much work on my mindset over the last year that I've got the strength and I've got the tools to deal with this. But I just wanted to reach out, because I'm sure there's a lot of people out there who are in the same state right now, in that same fear state. And so, yeah, just trying to offer some I don't know, just trying to say you're not alone, but it's okay, you're okay, and that there are ways that you can learn to control the thoughts and the stories that go on in your head and that put you in that fear state and put you in that panic state and make you run out and buy a year's supply of toilet paper. You know, I was laughing at people for doing that last week, but I can see how it's happened. I can see and I understand. But yeah, so that's what I wanted to share, folks. In these uncertain times, we don't know what's going to be around the corner, apart from the fact we know that things are going to change one way or another. That's the only thing we know. But that's the only constant in life anyway, isn't it? The only thing that's constant is change. Or if you listen to the one, the only thing that's certain in life is death and taxes. But I don't want to leave it on that note. But yeah, folks, present moment now is the only moment we've got, and gratitude for what we have got and not what we haven't, and empathy for others and looking to see how you can help other people. That's the other way to help lift ourselves out of these negative spirals, these funks that we get ourselves in, is to realise that there's other people out there a lot worse than us who've got it a lot worse. So there we go, that was a cheerful one, wasn't it? Right, I'm going to go and meditate, sit in the sunshine, and I look forward to seeing you in the next video. Lots of love, take care, and wash your hands. Bye bye for now.